Hi friends, welcome to Srisai IT Hub. In this video of Core Java Programming, we are going to discuss the following topic: Instance Initializer Block in a Java class with inheritance. So first of all, let us understand what is Instance Initializer Block in a Java class. So instance means object of a class. Instance initializer block is a block of code in Java class which is used to initialize data members or instance variables of a class. Okay, so here instance variables are those variables which are separate for every object of a class. So for example, if you take student class, and for this student class, if we have S1 object, so roll number, name, height are separate. Similarly for S2 object, roll number, name, height are allocated separate memory in the RAM while executing the program. So instance initializer block is executed automatically when an object of a class is created using new operator generally. Okay, so what is the advantage of instance initializer block is, so in this block we can write extra operational code. So extra operational code means apart from initializing the data members or instance variables, we can write some extra operational code or logics on this data members or instance variables. So how to use this instance initializer block in inheritance? So the syntax goes like this. Let us say in base class you have data members x and y with a constructor. So this is the instance initializer block. So subclass B extends A, data members P and Q. So in the subclass constructor we are calling the base class constructor using super, and we also have subclass B instance initializer block. So how instance initializer block is executed in inheritance, that is important for us. Okay, so here when base class constructor is called with super, then base class instance initializer block is executed first and then followed by remaining statements in the base class constructor, and after that subclass instance initializer block is executed and then followed by subclass remaining statements in the constructor. Okay, so let us try to demonstrate this with a small program. Instance initializer block inheritance.java. Take a new page. So first write comments at the beginning of the program. So take the base class A, two data members x and y. In the constructor, default constructor, we are displaying a message base class A constructor, and this is the base class A instance initializer block. We are initializing x, y to 10 and 20. Now coming to subclass B extends A, we are taking two data members P, Q. So this is a subclass constructor. Okay, so in the subclass constructor we are calling base class constructor using super. Okay, and we are also displaying the message subclass B constructor is called. Right, so next subclass B instance initializer block initializing P, Q 100 and 200, and then in subclass we are taking a instance method display in which we are displaying both base class members and subclass members x, y base class members, P, Q subclass members. So let us take main class with main method and save this program in our working directory. So first let us just create an object of subclass B obj is equals to new B. So when you create an object of subclass, it goes to the subclass constructor. So when it goes to the subclass constructor, there we are calling super base class constructor as the first statement. Okay, so it should be the first statement. Okay, so now it will go to the base class constructor A. First it will print base class A constructor. Okay, but before that it will execute this instance initializer block. So this block is copied as the first statement after super in any constructor. So base class A instance initializer block xy initialized to 1020 for object obj, and then it will print base class constructor A. After that it will come to the subclass constructor next statement. So before executing this statement, it will execute subclass B instance initializer block and initializes PQ for object obj to 100 and 200 respectively, and then remaining statements in the subclass constructor are called, which is subclass B constructor is called. Right, so save this, come to the command prompt, okay, where you have saved the program and compile the program. So Java C instance initializer block inheritance.java. Right, so no compilation error, and then run the main class. So first base class A instance initializer block is called, and then we got class called. So after that it will come to the subclass and then executes or evaluates subclass B instance initializer block, and then followed by remaining statements in the subclass constructor B. Okay, and finally we will call obj.display. So save this, recompile, and then run. So in subclass display method, it is displaying both base class members and subclass members xy 100 to 1020 and pq 100 and 200. So we are supposed to use instance initializer block with inheritance, base class and subclass in Java programming. Thank you for watching this video. Do like, comment and share this video, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel Sri Sai IT Hub. Have a nice day.